this session to explain about how you are going to get marks for the presentation skills subject in the exam, and I hope I'm audible to you. Let me share my screen. So, as a presenter, you will be getting your topic by the faculty. So, what you need to do is, in that examination day, go with the best creative presentation, and before that, make sure you rehearse many times as I have told before. Before doing any presentation, you should rehearse more. Then only you can deliver a good presentation and get the comments from your friends as well during the rehearsals, because sometimes there can be certain things which we can't see, but our friends can suggest, okay, you add this part and you don't speak this part. So likewise, and wow the audience, which means to inspire your audience, especially those who are the examiners, and make sure that you have a good opening, and you had a good structure in your speech, and you have a good conclusion at the end. So make sure you are ready with those. As examiners, they will be looking at your topic and how you walk the stage, and how well groomed you are. So make sure you look professional, and the way you stand in front of them, and your confidence level, because we can clearly identify whether you are prepared or not just by looking at you. And whether you use any props. So we have discussed the meaning of props. It can be a material, some kind of thing. Even you can use the PowerPoint, but it's not mandatory. Even if you use PowerPoint, that's also that will also consider as a prop. So you can have some supporting slides if you want. And they will look at how you dramatize your presentation, start and end your speech. So this is how your marks are being divided. For the speech development, you will, out of 100, 20 marks are allocated for the speech development. And in this area, what they look is whether your points can be understood for the audience, whether they can understand what you are saying, and whether you have a good opening body and a conclusion. So which means whether you have a good structure in your presentation, and whether you get the attention from the audience. So which means whether you have a attention grabbing opening body and conclusion. And the examples you bring to your presentation, it can be stories, it can be statistical information, and how much those are relevant for the presentation, and whether you have a smooth delivery in terms of the structure with some nice transitions throughout the presentation. For all those things, you will be getting marks from out of 20. And effectiveness, you will get 15 marks for the effectiveness. So this includes whether the audience grasps your speech and whether they can understand the purpose of your presentation, and whether it is directly related to that purpose, because some speakers they have a topic and they talk about something else, and they just conclude the presentation. So in here, examiners will consider about the effectiveness, and also whether the audience interest for this. So they will consider whether you put them to sleep with your speech, or whether you get the attention from them and keep continuing and getting that attention as a speaker. So for that, you can ask different questions time to time, and you can ask them to raise their hands. So you can do certain things to get that interact with the audience. And finally, whether this subject appropriate for this audience. So make sure that the topic and the subject that you are talking is relevant and related to the audience. So the examiners will be mostly your lecturers at the university. So understand their age and their thinking pattern when you deliver your presentation. And for the speech value, you will get 15 marks. It's about how well you can justify the act of your presentation and whether you said something responsible, meaningful, and original to the audience. And also whether the audience felt that you have made a contribution to your thinking, and whether those ideas you are speaking are important, and whether it's interesting. So for that area, you will get 15 marks. This is basically about the speech value, the value of your presentation which you are delivering. And then the physical presence, you will get 10 points. This is mainly about your body language, your gestures, and your positioning at the stage. Whether you have effective hand gestures, facial expressions, eye contact. So make sure you have all those in your presentation, because sometimes as the speakers, when you're doing a presentation, they are looking at the PowerPoint and just reading the slides, or else they were looking at the top, or they are looking at the floor, but make sure that you are connected with eyes in the audience, and your facial expressions. That those facial expressions match with your topic and what you are going to say. And also you can use some transitions at this stage with your physical presence. So as an example, you start from the right side, your speech when you're at the stage, and then during a transition you move to the middle and speak about it, and then again you move to left side and speak another important point. So likewise, you can use transitions effectively. So for all these, you will get 10 points. Mostly you won't get this physical appearance if you don't rehearse. So that's why it's important to rehearse your presentation. Try to do it as much as possible before your presentation, and then you will feel confident. And then the voice. So make sure you are well audible, and make sure that you are using some vocal variations, techniques with the space, and you can bring some emotional voice when you're saying something emotional, and you can increase your volume when you say something important, or you can decrease the volume of your speech. That's also to get the attention. So make sure you don't have the same tone throughout your speech. Try to vary your voice, and that will also add some marks, 10 points. And then the manner you present. So it's all about whether you are enthusiastic to deliver your presentation, and whether the examiners should feel like you are confident with the response from the audience. So make sure that your presentation is something well mannered, so you can get 10 points from that. And the appropriateness, whether it is the things that you are saying are appropriate for this audience, and whether those points are practical, and whether the language you use, it's a clear understanding of your thoughts and fit the occasion. So for all those, you will get 10 points. And the correctness. So did you use the correct language, and whether you use proper grammar and pronunciation of words? For all this, you will get 10 points. So when you are getting ready, first you need to write. First you write your speech and check with the grammar and the words you use, because writing your presentation is important rather than just going and speaking something else. And when you write it, you have that script, and even you can show it to your friends and make it corrected. So that's how you need to start to prepare for this. First write it and try to remember those points in your mind, and then start practicing. First you can practice by yourself, and when you're confident, you can ask someone support, asking to help you, and then only you are confident to go to the exam hall and do your presentation. So this is the same way what you are going, when you are going to deliver any presentation anywhere. So that's why I told you that this is this is not just a subject, and these learnings will be helpful for you to will help you in the future as well. So as a summary, make sure your presentation is a well-prepared one. It should be not something like you have prepared in the previous day, and make sure you have gone through the writing and rewriting, because even after writing your speech, little bit later you will feel like these points will not be much important, so you can remove those and you can add things accordingly. And as the third point says, that you have written it very well, so others can understand, and also you have written in a way that the you will get points. So also you can add some hot topics to your presentation, and that will get some attention as well. And as for the fifth point, make sure you are delivering your speech to inspire the audience, and you deliver it with a lot of passion, and make sure that you didn't tumble with the content, which means you fall suddenly with the content, but you manage with a good structure. So the last 2 points are for your examiners. And are there any questions? If you have any questions, you can unmute and ask. If there are no questions, you can leave.
Sir,
Yes.
how long we have to do the presentation, sir?
It's 5 minutes.
Okay, sir.
Any other questions?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Shall we choose any topic for the presentation, sir?
You will receive a topic, so which means you will receive a theme, and according to that you can prepare your own presentation.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
and make sure two people are not going to do the same thing, because you will examiners will identify those things, and make sure your presentation is original, so you will get marks.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So when we get the topic, sir, before the exam.
Yeah. I have requested from the faculty to give that at least 1 week before, so you will get it at least by 1 week before. And also one thing that I need to mention, with a greeting saying that good morning, and thanks for the opportunity. So don't waste your words, just try to have some attractive, relevant opening for your presentation, and then only you can grab the attention from the examiners, because they are listening to so many presentations and speeches. So make sure each one of you get the attention from them, rather than just saying thank you for the opportunity or something like that. Any other questions? If there are no questions, we can close the session. So wish you all the best. hope you all will apply those learnings and techniques whenever you have a presentation or a speech.